I'm back for our NASCAR Heat 4 Championship Season Let's Play. Right now I'm going to be doing race 30 of 36 in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. And for today's race, we're going to be going to Dover Raceway in Dover, Delaware for the running of the 100th NASCAR Cup Series race. So Dover, the Monster Mile, it's a speedway racetrack. It's going to be 100 laps down here. So the previous race I did was at the Roval, and really disappointing performance I had. I started out really well the first 3 laps, but then ever since I overdrove the Tommy Harper turn at turn number 1, I just haven't had the best race. So I couldn't get in the top 10 in that race, which was alright because I was already advanced on to the next round, so nothing to worry about there. I finished 29th in the race. I finished a lap down in that race, which, like I said, really disappointing race, but just nothing I could do, so it is what it is. So now we go on to Dover, and last time I was at Dover, I finished 12th in that race. I'm not sure how Dover's going to play out. We'll see how that race goes, so hopefully it'll go a lot better. And then championship mode setting, that's reminding what they look like. This is going back to strict yellows because on ovals I'm going to have strict yellows on, so I'm going to put that back on strict yellows. But so that's what the standings look like, same as usual. And then standings, so as a reminder, so this is what the playoff standings look like. So I got a 64-point gap over 8th place right now, which is the cutoff line to make it into the round of 8. So as you can see here, me, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex Jr., Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Eric Jones, Chase Elliott, Jimmy Johnson, Brian Blaney, and Alex Bowman has all moved on into the round of 12. If you're not aware, the drivers that got eliminated last round was Daniel Suarez, Kurt Busch, Matt Benedetto, and Paul Menard were the 4 drivers eliminated. So the gap's actually pretty tied with, well, it's 2 points between me and Eric, goodness gracious. The gap is pretty close between Eric Jones and Chase Elliott, so that's how it looks right now. But we still have 3 races in the round of 12. And of course, I'm going to drive the Sirius XM ski for this race. By the way, I don't know if you're aware or not, but Wreckfest got done updating. But anyway, let's just jump right onto the race at Dover. Let's get right on to qualifying, and let's get our starting position for the race. Gonna come off turn 4, qualify will be complete this time by, and a 23.84, close to pole time, and 16th. I mean, I thought it was gonna be a lot better, but 16th it is. By the way, during qualifying too, the car felt a little bit loose, and I have this on a setup 3, and the car is still loose, so I don't know why it was like that, but whatever. Kyle Busch is gonna get the pole for today's race, and looks like I'm still starting 16th. I'm gonna put it down to a setup 2. Watch, you know, I'm gonna still be loose, but 4 races up. 4 races into the playoffs. This is the 4th race of the playoffs. I want to say 6 races up to go of the season, and the first race of the round of 12. So let's get this race here at Dover underway. And here we go.
Coming to the green.
First race of the round of 12, 4th race of the playoffs, 6 races up to go the season, and the round of 12 here at Dover is on.
Got one outside now. Stay low, stay low. All right, clear outside.
Gonna come off turn 4. The first lap will be complete this time by Kyle Busch leads the first lap of the race. There's 3 wide right in front of me. I messed up turn 1 and Kurt Busch got around me. I did crack the top 10, but I did mess up turn number 1. Got a battle for the lead after Harvick trying to take it away from Kyle Busch. As for 3 wide once again, this time it's for 9th. Oh, made some contact with Suarez. I saved it, he saved it. We're all fine.
You got room. You're clear.
Goodness gracious, I don't know why the car is so loose. This is on a setup 2. I have it on tight actually. This car is just so loose. I don't know why. But now I'm a little bit concerned if my car is going to spin out later on in the runs or not.
Inside.
Now I'm stuck in this outside lane once again.
Stay high up here.
Alright, so back to 10. Well, ninth now because I just got around Ryan Blaney. I'm still trying to hang in the top 10. Got 96 laps to go. You know what? I made a mistake with the how many more races we have. I just realized there's actually 7 races left to go this season. I don't know why I was thinking 6. Because you got the 3 rounds in the round of 12, the 3 rounds in the round of 8, and you got the championship quarter. So it's basically 7 races. So my bad on that. So there's actually 7 races left to go this season. But it's still like the 4th race of the playoffs and the 1st race in the round of 12. So at least I got that part right. Harvick's leading. He's using that very outside lane. Gonna make it 3 wide. This is for 7th. I get around Kurt Busch and Joey Logano? Yes, I do. Now I'm trying to get more spots. And I couldn't keep my car to the apron that time. Well, keep my car to the bottom lane. Alright, I was able to protect my position. I got good speed here at Dover. The only problem is that you just get loose so many times. And I keep overdriving the corners every once in a while too. Other than that, I feel like I got good speed here at Dover. Now I'm trying to get to the top 5 underneath Eric Jones. Still side by side going down the back straightaway. Oh, I don't want to hit that apron. I hit that apron the first Dover race and it cost me to spin. Still trying to get around Eric Jones. We have 91 laps to go this time by. And I will get around Eric Jones finally. Now I gotta worry about Kurt Busch. He is still behind me right now. Alright, so 10 laps complete this time by. Got 90 laps to go. So far, so good. Hopefully I can stay out of trouble. We got 29 laps to make our first pit stop for the race, so we still got a little bit of time until we make our first pit stop. Messed up that corner once again. Trying not to. I started to get a little bit tight going into the corners. I started to feel it just a little bit. I'm fine going in the corners, but I'm starting to get a little bit tight coming off. I wasn't tight right there, but going into turns, coming off turn number 4, I was getting a little bit tight. Someone blew an engine I saw. Looked like maybe Corey LaJoy, I couldn't tell. So you got Kevin Harvick leading. I think that's Brad Keselowski in 2nd. Got Kyle Busch ranked 3rd. Denny Hamlin 4th, and then I round up your top 5. Well, I don't think it's going to happen because Kurt Busch got underneath me. I left the bottom lane open for him. So now Kurt Busch runs up your top 5, and I drop back to 6. The guys up there is definitely caught up to lap traffic. Hamlin's getting held up there. Not sure why he's not using that bottom lane to get around the lap traffic. You would think he would know to do that. Yeah, Hamlin's going to cost himself a couple of positions. Alright, so I get back to the top 5. If Kurt Busch didn't get around me, I would have been up to 4th. See Matt Benedetto up there. Matt Benedetto was one of those drivers that got eliminated last round. Matt Bandetto now has nothing to lose. But he still had a good season because he got that win back at Martinsville back at race 6. So it was still a good season for Matt Bandetto, even though he didn't make it out to the next round. As a matter of fact, Kurt Busch is another one of those drivers that got eliminated last round too. He also had a bad performance at the Roval. Finished 28th actually. Got 3-wide for the race lead up there. Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch trying to take that lead away from Kevin Harvick. Remember, Brad Keselowski actually won the first Dover race too. To be fair too, Kyle Busch could have won that race, but I kind of held him up just for the trying to stand the lead lap in that first Dover race. They're still going on for the lead up there. Remember, those 3 drivers are in the round of 12, so if one of those 3 drivers gets the win, they'll automatically advance themselves into the next round, the round of 8. Now we only have 30 cars in the lead lap, it looks like. Keselowski and Harvick is still battling for the lead up there. And we got a caution on the racetrack, so... Alright, so we have a good run. We had some good green flag racing, all of a sudden the caution comes out. I don't know what for. Yeah, it looks like Corey LaJoie blew the engine, so Corey LaJoie is out of this race. But yeah, I'm gonna pit. I'm gonna take 4 tires, get some fuel up, fix some of the damage up in case that's an issue. I'll bump that up, bump this down, bump that down. Tighten up the car just a little bit, just to get rid of the looseness. I lost a spot, but that's... Oh, Chase Elliott stayed out, that's why I lost a spot.
Alright, now, be smart out there.
Alright, so Chase Elliott stays out. Is this a good move for him? We'll have to see. The green flag back in the air. Now that would have definitely been a penalty in real life. 1 for changing lanes and 2 for passing on the restart. Chase Elliott too, he's also in the round of 12 as well, so I'm thinking he might be trying to go on different strategies. I like how Harvick's got his playoff car, even though he's in the next round. I like that, honestly. It makes it look realistic. I wish they could do that to the other drivers too that are locked into the playoffs. Including me too, I would definitely have that on there as well. Wow, Hamlin just sent it in there. Goodness gracious, I keep making contact with Harvick.
Stay on the bottom.
Brad's got a good lead so far. Hamlin just jumped up to 2nd. I got him around Harvick, now I'm trying to get around Kyle Busch.
Car on the outside now.
I'll tell you what too, I feel like I made some good adjustments on this car. The car feels loose every now and then, but it's not that crazy loose as it was the first Dover race, so that's a first right there.
Alright, you're clear.
Harvick tried getting around me, but I got a good run down the back straightaway. Like I said, if my car wasn't so loose that much, I definitely have good speed for Dover. And if I could also adjust my corner entries as well too, I definitely have good speed. I don't know if I have the winning car for Dover, but I definitely have a lot of good speed at this racetrack. Hamlin's going to go on the outside lane. They're battling for 4th back. Oh, wait a minute. I think Harvick's got an issue. It looked like at first Harvick may have had an issue. Yeah, Kevin Harvick issues. So that's definitely playoff applications for Harvick right there too. But we still have 2 more races of the round of 12, so if Harvick falls out of this race, he's gonna have to try to do something for Talladega and Kansas. Yeah, Kevin Harvick with issues on the racetrack. Kevin Harvick led the first several laps too. Now all of a sudden he's out of this race, so tough break for Harvick. Now he's gonna have to try to go on to Talladega and Kansas to try to get those points back. So he'll join Corey LaJoy out of this race. But I'm still right now trying to hang around in third. It definitely, that Kevin Harvick issue definitely held up the guys behind me. So it's good I got the pole away from them. I'm trying to see if I can try to get around Denny Hamlin as well. Halfway point's gonna be at lap 51, by the way. That's gonna be with 50 laps to go. I'm underneath Hamlin right now. This is for second. Hamlin gets the run down the back straightaway. He got a good run off the corner. Still trying to get around Hamlin. Oh, I got a little bit tight. I had to lift just a bit. I made some contact with Hamlin, but I had to lift just to not spin Hamlin out. Oh, don't hit the apron. Oh, boy. Okay. Tell you what, me and Hamlin making silly mistakes. That's why Brad Keselowski to pull away. Tyler Reddick's up to fourth. I see that. Jeez, man, I keep making contact with Hamlin. Can I please stop doing that? I'm surprised with the contact I made. I'm surprised I still got a clean race car. .64 to go. Still trying to get him out of Hamlin. Keselowski running that very outside lane up there. We definitely got some lap traffic coming to play pretty soon. I'm just struggling to get around Hamlin right now. I just can't seem to get by him. Oh my goodness. Every time I feel comfortable getting around Hamlin, I keep making a mistake. Either I make a mistake, I mess up the corner, or I just get tight coming off the corners. Like I said, my car's not that crazy loose. I just feel tight coming off the corners. Hamlin's starting to pull way up there. I see that. So we're 11 laps away from the halfway point. I'm trying different things right now. I'm starting to run the outside lane right now just a little bit. Chase Elliott's pitting. Remember, Chase Elliott did not pit under that last caution. So I feel like that's definitely going to be costly for Chase because he's definitely going to fall a couple laps, probably 2 laps down, basically. Maybe 3, I'm not sure. Keselowski is still pulling away. Oh, here we go. I'm going to get around Hamlin right here because of the lap traffic. That's definitely going to help me out. Alright, so up to second. This is the farthest I got all race long. Now will this lap traffic play a factor to get up to Brad? I'll have to see. I got Kurt Busch skating on me. He is for position. Oh goodness, I hit the wall. As I was about to say, where I'm at right now is I'm in good position right now. If I don't win this race, so I'll definitely gain a lot of points here if I happen to stay up here and finish up here. How is this car still clean? I mean, I made a lot of contact with Hamlin, and then I hit the wall, and this car is still pretty clean. I feel like Kurt Busch might have a fast car. It just seems like it. Because he gained up on me that quick. Oh, I hit that apron. Need to stop doing that. We're a little bit of ways to pink, so my right front is starting to go down just a bit. My right rear is getting close too. Oh, I overjumped the corner. Okay, I was able to protect second right there. I thought he was going to get underneath me. I know Kurt Busch has a fast car. I'm trying the best I can to hang on to the spot. Oh, well, not going to happen anymore. Man. Like I said, too, I'm just loose off the corners. Okay, car. I'm still gonna use from the straightaway.
Stay out the bottom. Got one outside now. Get all clear up top there.
Alright, so next time by will be the halfway point of the race. Oh boy. Okay.
Yellow's out, back her down.
Oh, they called that a caution? Really? Oh, come on, game. I don't know why they called that a caution. I mean, I got loose, but I kept the car safe and kept it straight. Oh, that's so annoying in this game where you maybe touch the wall just a little bit and they say, oh, that's a caution. That is ridiculous, honestly. Whatever. Paul Menard's going to get the free pass. It's pit time, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to tighten up this car just a little bit more. That'll probably be the tightest as I'll get, because I don't want to make this car too tight. And I did lose a spot right there.
Almost ready now.
Oh, actually, you know what? It might have been for David Reagan, maybe, because he's on pit road. Alright, green flag. So I don't think that last caution was for me. But I'm going to easily grab the race lead. That would have definitely been a penalty right there. How can I leave my first laps of the race? I would love to get a lap to get a bonus point. That'd be 5 bonus points for leading a lap. There, 3 wide back there. Tyler Reddick. That's a strong run today. I did lead a lap, so I do get 5 bonus points for leading a lap. And look at Tyler Reddick go. Besides, Kurt Busch is losing a lot of spots back because Kurt Busch looks like he's the fastest car on the track.
That was a better lap.
Alright, so we're going to have to at least make one more pit stop for this race gets done and over with. Definitely got a good start on that restart. Like I said, I would have got a penalty in real life for passing cars in the start before reaching the start finish line. Kyle Busch jumps up to second. So far so good right now. Love if I can keep this pace up. Whoa, we got a caution. Alright, so I don't know what happened. Definitely not for me, I'll say. I don't know what happened. Ricky Stenhouse is going to get the free pass. Probably Jamie McMurray had some issues. But, so that's our, what, fourth caution of the race? So, I'm going to stay out. Not going to pit just yet. Alright, so going green this time by.
Coming to the green, driver. Are you ready here?
And it doesn't look like Jamie McMurray's out of this race, so he's still going.
All right.
Green flag's back in the air. Got 39 laps to go. Yeah, so I'm going to be quite short on fuel, definitely. By the way, too, I never mentioned this, but off camera, I did count to see how many playoff drivers had wins this season, even drivers in the round of 16, and I counted in total. There was 12 drivers. There's 12 drivers going into the playoffs that has wins, so only 4 drivers that was in the playoffs were still winless. And of course, one of those drivers got eliminated, which was Kurt Busch, that didn't have a win this season. But for the other drivers that still haven't won yet this season, like Joey Logano, who else I want to say? I can't remember who the other other two guys. Oh, Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman. Okay, I got it figured out. But yeah, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, and the round of 12 without a win. So it's definitely impressive for the guys that hasn't won this season to get up this far. And the drivers that got eliminated in the round of 16, 3 of those drivers had wins, which was Suarez, De Benedetto, and Paul Menard. I'm starting to notice that I'm seeing Kyle Busch in my mirror, so they're definitely gaining up on me. I would love to see if I can hold on. Now remember, next race is going to be at Talladega, and that's going to be a restrictor plate track. And at Talladega, anything goes, so anybody has a shot of winning. Which I would love to get that win at here at Dover, because then if I get a win at Dover, I won't have to worry about Talladega or Kansas, which I'm not sure how Kansas is going to go, by the way. I mean, I ran strong last time, but I just wasn't really the fastest car at Kansas. And Talladega, I have a chance to win it, but it's going to be tough. We'll see how that race goes. And of course, last time I was at Talladega, I finished second. But the last plate track we went to, which was the Coke 0400 at Daytona, I actually won that race, so don't know how Talladega is going to play out, but anything can happen. Overdrove that corner. Now remember too, last time I was at Dover, I got a speeding penalty here at Dover last time, so if we do make our pit stops on the green, I need to be aware of the pit line, because remember like I said, last time I was here, I got a speeding penalty. And they have caught up to me that quick. Got Brad up here. Kyle Busch is there. I see Hamlin starting to come along. Got 30 laps to go. Oh shoot, I overdrove the corner. Get to the bottom. No. Dang it. Alright. Well, Keselowski's gonna go to the lead now. I was focusing on my mirror a lot. Because they were coming. Well, at least I got some laps led, which was good, but I did lose the lead, unfortunately. Like I said, I gotta work on getting it to the corners perfectly. So we got Brad Keselowski leading. I'm running second. Kyle Busch third. Denny Hamlin fourth, and Kurt Busch running out the top five. As we're coming to 28 laps to go this time by. Got a slow car up there. I'm not sure who that is. And it doesn't look like he's going down pit road, so he's probably lost the draft there. Looks like it's Brendan gone. Oh, I hit that apron. I need to stop making a lot of mistakes. Well, this is going a lot better than the first Dover race. Hoping I can keep this up. Because the first Dover race, I did not run in the top 5 that much. Here I've been in the top 5 for at least most of the race, I'll say. Keselowski goes up high. I'm going to stay down low. We have 25 laps to go this time by. Now, if a caution comes out within 20 laps to go, I'm obviously going to pit. I'm not sure what will happen if we get a caution under green. If we get a caution at least right now. But as I was doing it, I did lose another spot, so I fell back to third now. This car's starting to get a little bit loose again. Wow, Kyle Busch is sent it in our Cody where Busch is not having it. He wants to win this race so bad. But he's going to get held up by BJ McLeod though. That's going to get me back up to second. Now Kyle Busch has to worry about his teammate Denny Hamlin behind him.
Got one peeking inside.
Goodness gracious almighty, I keep overdriving these corners. And please stop overdriving the corners. Oh, I did it again. Jeepers, RJ, can you please stop overdriving these corners, man? Unbelievable. I'm not going to win this race by overdriving the corners. So we're going to reach 20 laps to go coming this time by. Brad Keselowski is still your race leader. I'm running in the 4th spot right now. Alright, so 20 laps to go this time by. And remember, we do need to make one more pit stop when this race gets over with. So will some guys take 4 tires? Will some guys just take rights? You obviously need to take tires at this track. These tires are not going to last the whole race. You got to take some tires. I know you definitely got to get some fuel in the can. Why did Landon Castle have to run that bottom lane? I wanted to run the bottom. Okay. I gotta run them. truck's starting to fade for the top 3. That's not really a good sign right there. I would love if a caution were to come out right now. Chase Elliott's down pit road.
Still there.
I feel like Chase is going to take rights.
Alright, you're clear.
Still loose. I'm going to go right sides at my pit stop, by the way.
Outside, hold the line. Top three, if you need it.
I'm starting to get loose all of a sudden. We got 15 laps to go. Keep messing up these corner entries. It's either me overdriving the corner or I just keep hitting the apron. I would love if I could stop doing that. But see, now Tyler Reddick is starting to gain on me. I gotta be careful coming out pit road. I don't want to speed, just like I did last time. When I sped last time, it was definitely costly.
Alright, you're clear there.
So we'll see if I can get redemption. Not that many cars in the lead lap.
Still there. You're all clear up top there.
Some guys are going 2 laps down. And you got some guys just going a lap down right now. Alright, so we are going to have to pit.
Bring it up pit road here. Almost out of fuel.
11 to go. Boyer, move please. I'm getting tight, I'm getting tight. I'll pit next time, bye. I'll do that. Oh my goodness, I don't know why the AIs keep sending it in there on you. It's so annoying that they keep doing that. Well, Brad Keselowski is pitting. I hit the wall right there. But 10 laps go here at Dover. I gotta pit this time by. I am sputtering, but I am gonna pit.
Car outside. Bring it in here. You're low on gas. Slow down.
Don't want to speed. Alright, nice. So we'll do right sides. We'll go up that. Remember, this is a slow pit stall, so I bet you these guys are gonna take no tires, I bet. They're probably gonna do a gas and go stop. Oh, why did my car just stop right there? I have no idea. Kyle Busch is pitting. Alright, so doing right side's gonna be out in the way. Good job for not having that speeding penalty too.
Alright now, dig.
So Kyle Busch got out of, well, I got out ahead of Kyle Busch. Gonna be a little loose, but it's alright. Am I a lap down? Oh no, I'm not. Wait, how did Brad Keselowski get that huge lead then? Okay, RJ. Can you not play retarded mode, please? Thank you.
Got one down low now. Clear down low.
Huh. I wonder how Brad Keselowski got that huge of a lead like that. I don't know. How did Joey Logano and Alex Bowman get out ahead of me too? Matter of fact, I didn't even see Logano or Alex Bowman in the top 5.
Caution.
Oh, we got a caution out on the racetrack. There's 7 laps to go. Let's see. Michael McDowell's up here. That's gonna pin some guys lapped down. Paul Menard's gonna get the free pass. Jamie McMurray have issues again? Looked like he did. Alright, so we're gonna have 4 laps to go. The worst I can fall back to is 13th. You know what? I know it's risky, but I'm gonna do this to get fresh tires. I'm gonna try it. I know I can finish in the top 5. I'm gonna try this out and see if it works.
Green flag, green flag.
Alright, green flag back in the air. If there's like maybe 26 cars in the lead lap, I would have not have tried it, but because of this case, I will try it out. I got 3 laps to try to get up to the front, though.
Hold your line, got one
I'm
outside.
gonna send it
You got room, you're clear. Hold
up
your
to
line,
4.
got one outside. Here we go.
Got 2 laps to go this time by. Gonna get around Tyler Reddick for 3rd.
All clear up top there.
Oh, yeah, I feel like I'm faster than Brad. I got the fresh tires. Alright, I've turned 4. White flag in the air this time by.
All right, let's go. White flag.
Underneath Brad Keselowski for the lead. Can I take the lead away from him? Yes, I can. Down the back straight for the final time. And how about a pit strategy to try to steal a win here at Dover? Because I'm going to come out turn 4, and I am going to easily grab a win here at Dover somehow.
Way to go, driver. That's the win. Nice job.
Oh man, I did the right pit strategy right there. I'm surprised no one else didn't decide to pit. But I decided to take 4 fresh tires under that caution, and I was able to grab a win. So this is definitely redemption of what happened in the first Dover race. Because the first Dover race I got caught with a speeding penalty, and I hit that apron to spin out. But here, I was able to take 2 tires, and then, you know, some of the guys got trapped a lap down. Got back to 13th to pit, and I was able to win this race. And the music on my victory anthem, I like hearing that, so that's why I keep quiet for a little bit, just for the heads up. Alright, I'm going to park it right there. But what a way to just steal a win like that, the pit. Man, that was crazy. But there's the race results here at Dover. I get the win here at Dover. Somehow I was able to walk away with a win. So because of my win at Dover, I have now moved on into the next round, the round of 8. So that means I don't have to worry about Talladega or Kansas up next. So I get the win and move on to the next round. Brad Keselowski 2nd, Denny Hamlin 3rd, Kyle Busch 4th, Alex Bowman 5th, Tyler Reddick 6th, Eric Almirola 7th, Joey Logano 8th, Eric Jones 9th, and then Kurt Busch rounds up your top 10. That's looking 11th on back. So Daniel Suarez 11th, Ryan Newman 12th, Michael McDowell 13th, Paul Menard 14th, and only 14 cars finished on the lead lap in this race. Willie Byron finished 15th. He was the first car to finish lap down. Kyle Larson 16th, Jimmy Johnson 17th, Ryan Blaney 18th, Ricky Stenhouse 19th, and Martin Truex Jr. rounds up your top 20. So there's look at 21st on back. So Ty Dillon 21st, Chase Elliott 24th. After he tried to stay out on that first caution, but that didn't help him out in that case, so it got him to finish 2 laps down. So Chase Elliott 24th today, Joey Gase 25th, and then Landon Castle rounds up your top 30. So there's 31st on back. Bubba Wallace 31st, Cody Ware 35th, Clint Boyer 37th, David Reagan 38th, he finished 54 laps down. Kevin Harvick 39th, after having a strong run at the beginning of the race, has issues, and he ends up finishing 72 laps down. So Kevin Harvick 39th, and then rounding out the field in the 40th spot, and in last place is Corey LaJoie finishing 89 laps down. Alright, so that means, as you can see, I moved on to the next round because I did the right pit strategy, and I was able to get that win. So I move on to the next round, which means I don't have to worry about Kansas or Talladega. And as you can see, Martin Truex, Alex Bowman is in that last spot. Actually, Truex and Bowman tied for 7th. But as you can see, Alex Bowman's in that last spot in the round of 8. And as you can see right now, Jimmy Johnson, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, and Kevin Harvick are right now below the cutoff line, but still have 2 races left to go of the round of 12. And as you can see, there I am in victory lane for the 12th time this season, and it comes here at Dover. Never thought I'd get to victory lane at Dover, especially with the looseness of the car, but I'll take the win. I'll take the win. Dover after a late race caution that helped me out get the win, so not too bad. So that means I'm locked into the next round. And there you go. Officially locked into the round of 8. So the next 2 races, Talladega and Kansas, I could just sit back and relax because I'm already moved on. So congrats on me on the win. And I gotta say too, if that caution did not come out, there's no way I was gonna win that race for sure. Because Brad Keselowski had a huge lead until that caution came out, which it was for Clint Boyer. So thank you, Clint Boyer, on that caution. I appreciate that. So guys, that was Dover. Next race is going to be at Talladega Super Speedway in Talladega, Alabama for the running of the 1000 Bubs 500. So last time I was at Talladega, I finished 2nd in that race. I feel good about Talladega. We'll see how that race goes. So make sure you do leave a like in this video. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button for more content. Turn on post notifications so you can be notified whenever a new video goes out or whenever I go live. And make sure you do follow me on Twitter. The link will be down in the description below. You don't want to miss that. So make sure you do follow me on Twitter so you can keep up with all my updates. So guys, you all have a good rest of your night. And I'll see you all at Talladega Super Speedway. This is RJ saying peace out, ladies and gentlemen.